Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome over here to a replacement sign-offs video. The first replacement sign-offs video of the Dascar Phillips Cup Series season number 9. It has been a week after the previous race, a little bit shorter than that. Comment deadline has struck and there are still 7 people who have not commented, and that means that they are out of the series. Those 7 drivers: Benoit Ravine, Aiden Shepard, Kyle Buschelia, Madeline Atkins, Rocco Twyman, Nick Caps and Dom Caps. Those drivers will not be in the Phillips Cup Series anymore the rest of the season. Well, unless they can somehow work their way up again, but I'm not even sure if I'm going to allow them to sign up again then. Well, other thing is that Dom Caps, Nick Caps, I've made a decision sort of like, what is it? A year ago I said, I'm not sure if I said it in the video, but there are some drivers which sign up for a series and then for one of my series, and then they don't comment, get kicked out, and then the season later they sign up again and then get kicked out again due to not commenting. And that I've said that I made a sort of new rule. If that happens 3 times, then I'm not going to allow you to sign up anymore. It's a little bit cruel and rude, but I'm a little bit tired of people signing up and then not commenting, and then, well, let's say next series or a year later they sign up again and still again don't come. So if it happens 3 times, I'm not going to allow you to sign up anymore. So it means Dom Caps, he's one of those drivers. Phillips Cup Series season number 7, signed up, didn't comment and got kicked out. Phillips Cup Series season number 8, signed up, didn't comment, got kicked out. And we are now in season number 9, and once again he signed up, did not comment once this season, and is, well, getting kicked out. And therefore we will not allow Dom Caps to sign up anymore for the Phillips Cup Series. If there is another season 10, I will not allow him to sign up, because it has happened way too often with him, and I'm a little bit done with it. So I'm sorry, but that's just how I'm going to work. And there are other people who sign up and then didn't comment, and then a year later they sign up again, but then they do comment, they do keep effort, and you know, those people I'm fine with. But if it happens 3 times, and it's also for everybody, if you sign up for my series and get kicked out due to not commenting 3 times, I'm not going to allow you to sign up anymore. So Dom Cap's the first victim of it. Now let's get to the more fun part, because we have 7 drivers from the Dascar Regional Pro Cup Series who move up to the Phillips Cup Series. And those drivers are Martin Suarez, who was the points leader in that series as well, so pretty much easy that he gets in. Both William Brock and Audra Baranauskas, Emmanuel Hartnett, John Arndt, Angel Navarro, and last but not least, John Cittadino. Those are drivers, well, we sort of asked the drivers in different ways in the Dascar Regional Pro Cup Series if they want to move up to the Phillips Cup Series if they get the chance, or if they want to stay in that series, because that of course was also a possibility. Most drivers actually elected to stay in the Regional Pro Cup Series. Some drivers wanted to move on, and still there are quite a lot of drivers who have not commented yet. You can still do so. Please let me know, because we will only let drivers move on if they specifically said that they want to move on to the Phillips Cup Series. If we don't hear anything from you, you will just stay in the Regional Pro Cup Series till the end of the season. So if you still want to move to the Phillips Cup Series and you are in that series, please let me know. So we'll also let these 7 drivers know that they move on to the Phillips Cup Series. I will do that. I will let them know. So how is this going to work? I will show you a couple of cars which are available. Well, a couple of cars which are available. We got 29 cars, no, 28 cars which are still available. So you can pick one of those 28 cars. Only the drivers who have, who are the replacement drivers. So the people I just mentioned a few moments ago, I will do it in a couple of moments as well. only those drivers can sign up. So if you are not one of those drivers, you cannot sign up for the Philips Cup Series and right here. So if you are outside or you want to move to the Philips Cup Series, I would strongly suggest you to first sign up for the Dascar KLM Series, which is hosted by Joshua Michaels, because that will be that is like the underlying series for this one, next to the Dascar Regional Pro Cup Series. So first you get in the KLM Series, you can sign up for that. And then if you want to move on and you get a chance, you can move up to the Dascar Regional Pro Cup Series. And if you then want to move on to the Philips Cup Series, you can do that. But we will not let any more outside drivers in the series unless there, of course, are no open spots available anymore. So, no people in both the Dascar Regional Pro Cup Series and the KLM Series who want to move to the Philips Cup Series. Only then we will let it be open and do a random draw again. So the 7 drivers I just mentioned, I will go through the cars. I would say pick a car. If no car is picked by you, I will just give you a car. But I will let these guys know. So the deadline to pick a car is coming Tuesday. Let's say Tuesday noon Eastern time, because I want to have Wednesday a possibility of getting to the next race again. So, and once again, be aware of the comment rule. Even if you get in the series, you still have to comment once in the next 6 or 7 races, because otherwise you will get kicked out again. And we've seen that many times before. Drivers who didn't realize that they got in the Philips Cup Series for some reason, and then they didn't comment and they were out again. So then you are pretty much out of all series. So don't want that to happen. So 7 drivers, once again, Martin Suarez, William Brock, Audra Baranauskas, Emmanuel Hartnett, John Arndt, Angel Navarro, and John Cittadino. You guys can sign up and I will show you the cars you can pick from. First off, we got this Red Bull Infinity, and we got another Red Bull Infinity right here, which is pretty much like team. So you can get both cars. For instance, William Brock, he has 2 teammates in here, or he has 2 drivers in here, so you can pick both cars. Then we got the Air Canada Cadillac. This car has not run this season yet. By the way, Air Canada Air A330 this morning had big issues with the hydraulic system in the plane, and therefore couldn't steer. So Mayday was given. So then we got the number 13 car, the Creative Subaru. Has not driven this season yet, so actually it has, of course, Kyle Buschelia. So you can pick this car. Then we got number 16, Jägermeister BMW, also available. We should do it like this. We got the number 36 Only Watch Bentley. This car is also available. Was driven by Madeline Atkins, but of course she kicked out due to not commenting. Then we got the number 44, the Marlboro Fiat. This car is also available for you. Was driven by Rocket Twyman, who did not comment. We got the number 48 Aral Volkswagen. This car also has not been driven this season yet. Is a brand new car, so available. We got the number 50 car. This is also a little bit of a team car. We got the number 50 Samsung Chrysler, and next to this we got the number 60 Samsung Chrysler reversed paint scheme. So if you want to have a 2-car team, for instance William Brock, actually I think he's the only one, yes indeed, on the list. So William Brock, you can also build a team with these drivers, so with these cars. We got the number 64 car, the Belkin Mercedes. Then we got the number 66, the Matco Tools Subaru, also available. All cars available I show, so that's just to make it easier. We got the number 70 car, the Jack Daniels Jag, of course Jaguar. So this car also available. We got the number 71, the Starbucks Subaru, also available. We got the number 73 car over here, the Etihad Volkswagen, available. Then we got the number 79 car, the Air France Citroën. All these cars were also available in the original sign-ups video. Some of them will be available for the last time. So for instance, this car, if it is not picked, I will just remove it. Because, well, it has not been a popular car and I'm not really fond of it as well. Neither of the airline, to be honest, but oh well. Then we got the number 85, the Morrison's Hyundai, also available. We got the number 87 car. This car, the Petronas Lexus, wasn't driven by Nick Caps. Unfortunately, of course, he didn't comment, and this beautiful car is not in the series anymore. I really love this paint scheme still, so you can pick it. Number 89, the Banco do Brasil Renault. This car is also available for you guys. We got the number 91, the Subway Mercedes. This car is also available. Then we got two brand new cars. This is the first one. It's also on a new template, and keep especially a look at this manufacturer. It's a Kia, so brand new manufacturer. The Jet Airways number 93 Kia. This car is available and you can be the first driver to drive a Kia in the Philips Cup Series. So awesome looking car in my opinion. But we got an even better one right here, the number 94 Kellogg's Kia. This car, both cars are available for you, so you can get one of these cars. You can also, for instance, William Brock, build a completely Kia team. So car available, so if you like it, well, if you like it, then you should have put your name on it, I would say. So car available. And then we got the number 96 car, the tailor-made Cadillac. This could also be the last time that this car will be available. I'm not really satisfied with it. We got the number 99, the Pepsi / PepsiCo Peugeot. This car also available. Then we got the number 117, the GoPro Maserati. Google Glass also as a sponsor. This car also not very popular, but it is available for you. We got the number 194 Guix Mercedes. This car is based on Pascal Wehrlein's DTM car from 2015, the car he won the championship with. So has not driven yet, so not very popular car. Somehow I still like it, so also available. And then we got the number 50 car, the Tic Tac Fiat, also available. And last but not least, we got the number 787 Ethics Quickstep Peugeot. So those are all the available cars. So if you are, well, of course, all the new drivers, the replacement drivers, you can pick one of these cars. What if you are a current Philips Cup Series driver and you think, well, I really like the number 94 Kellogg's car, for instance, or the number 93, or any other car, but it was taken, or I didn't see it, then I will allow you to switch cars. So if you are a current Philips Cup Series driver and you saw a car in which you thought, well, I really like this car, I would like to drive that car instead of my own car, I will let you switch if you really want to. So let me know below in the comments if you want to switch. Remember, you have to switch then. So the old car you lose, it will not be available. And the drivers who have the replacement drivers, they have damn, how do you say that? They have priority. So if you, for instance, want to use this 787 Ethics Quickstep Peugeot, but then Audra Baranauskas says, I want to drive this car, then I will give it to Audra Baranauskas and you will just stay in your own car. So priority goes to the replacement drivers, and all the other current Philips Cup Series drivers, they will be secondary. So, but if none of the replacement drivers pick the car, you can have it. If you say, well, I really like the paint scheme I'm currently having, I really like my own car, however, I'm not really satisfied with the manufacturer. So for instance, I'm driving the number 38 UPS. Mazda it is. If you say I really like the UPS Mazda, but not really the Mazda part, I want it to be a Kia, for instance, then you can also switch manufacturers. So let me know if you want to switch to a different manufacturer. The manufacturers are pretty much the same as in the previous time in the Philips Cup Series. So just look at if you just notice one in one of the previous races, you can also switch to that manufacturer. They will only count, by the way, for the current Philips Cup Series drivers, so not for the replacement drivers. The cars I just showed you, they will remain the same manufacturer, so that will not change. And also remember that there will be a maximum of 3 cars per manufacturer. So for instance, there are 3 Mercedes already. So if you want to switch from Subaru to Mercedes, for instance, that is not possible because we will have 3 Mercedes is the maximum. So there's only one manufacturer who has more, which is Hyundai, and there was a Hyundai who won the championship last year, so that's why there are 4 of them. There are already 4, so 3 is the maximum. So it could be possible that you cannot move to the manufacturer. So if you still have any questions due to my not very clear explanation, let me know in the comments below as well. So just quick summary: drivers Martin Suarez, William Brock, Audra Baranauskas, Emmanuel Hartnett, John Arndt, Angel Navarro and John Cittadino. You can pick one of the cars I previously showed you for your Philips Cup Series debut. If no car is picked, I will just give one of these cars to you. So deadline is coming Tuesday, and also be aware of the comment rule, because you will have to comment on at least one of the next 7 races in order to stay in the series. For all the current Philips Cup Series drivers, you can switch to a different car. Priority goes to the replacement driver though, or you can switch to a different manufacturer for your own car. But 3 is the maximum. So let me know what you want, and thank you for watching. Good luck signing up for the replacement drivers, and if you want to switch, also good luck to you. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time with the Dascar Philips Cup Series Season number 9 2017.